Alrighty, here we go, everyone. Welcome to the live stream for today's game against the Essor Aigles. I'm not saying Aigles, it sounds stupid. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I had to run back over here. This matchup's going to be a pretty intense one for Vista. A strong win against North Star to open up the season. But Essor has definitely been an anticipated matchup and going to be one of the toughest teams in their league this year. So, coming up to game time, big step up for the Eagles, not for the Eagles, for the Vortex. Walton will get the start in net today. Starting back on that back half will be Addison Power. Nope. Scratch that. Livia McKindo and Lila St. Dennis. Taking the face-off will be Della Valle. We've got a full lineup tonight. On the wing will be Nyhoff and Rody. Here we go. Face-off won by Essor, given D-to-D pass. They'll try to take it up the wing, middle, cross-ice pass. Walton's going to get on top of it and bring us to a whistle. So, quick, stop the clock. We need to stop the clock, but that's fine. Face-off. Trying to set the time, sorry. The puck comes out of the Vortex zone. Della Valle giving good pressure. Essor taking it back in their own zone. They'll give it to the right side wall. They're going to dump it in. Firing it towards the corner. Picked up by Essor in the corner. They throw it behind the net. With possession of it, they're taking it around back, taking it up top of the circle. They'll look for a shot opportunity. Nice move there. Rody's going to give that back over to Nyhoff. Nyhoff's going to try and get it up to St. Dennis. St. Dennis gets a boot on it, and Essor's just going to fire it down the other way and get an icing call. So a strong start for Essor with a bunch of puck possession in their zone. Coming onto the ice now is Hunter, who is repping a fishbowl today. Could be injured. Face-off won by the Vortex. Power's going to throw that down low. Looks like they've bumped Power up to forward for today. Trying to give it up top to Hunter. Hunter pinches it, gets it back down low to Adams. Adams drops it over to Barone. I never started the clock. Barone throws it up front. Shot! Nice save by the Essor goaltender. I think that is Peyton Tao. Good opportunity there for the Vortex to try and get the puck on net. I'm trying to multitask today and it's not going well. Face-off won by the Vortex. Wilson picks it up. She'll throw it down low, but Essor's going to be the one to pick it up. They throw it at the boards. Attempted pinch by Hunter. Can't do it. But Power's going to be the first one back. She's back over on defense. A hook there. Nothing's going to get called. Still getting fought with back down below. Adams comes in to help. She loses the puck. Still down low. That's Rochelo that picks it up, I think, for Essor. Throws it up top to the wall. They'll throw it behind the net over to the other side. Up along that hash marks. They've thrown up. Barone's going to find it. Trying to get a clear on it. Can't get it out. Nice move made by the defenseman up at the blue line. Shot, glove save by Walton. Essor has been the strong team to start off so far, but some promising moves coming from Vista, having an opportunity made down low with a great opportunity for Adams. Face-off by Della Valle is tied up, and it's going to be one in the favor of Essor. So down to Verbijar. Verbijar throws it up for Colnut. Colnut gets a kick out to Della Valle in the center of the ice, and she's got a little bit of room to skate herself. She's taking it up that right side, trying to get a shot on that. Walton's going to find it, trying to get a stick on it. She can't, and the Vista got to come back. Verbijar gets a stick on it, so she stops that from coming anywhere. Throws it in. Colnut's going to come off for a change, and on comes Nyhoff. Della Valle gets that puck thrown down low. Stick handling with it, taking it up the boards, and Nyhoff's going to get called for hooking. So Essor going to go onto the power play, but still with an opportunity to get a shot on net. They won't get it, or maybe they've got to touch the puck. Wherever it is, they get it, and Essor is going to go onto the power play for a hooking call on Nyhoff. So Nyhoff will come out at 5:26. And we'll have a face-off down in the Vortex zone. Adams taking that face-off. Clock hasn't been started. There we go. So with possession of that puck down low, Essor tries to throw it up top. Adams gets a stick on it. Nice stick lift from Essor, gets rid of it though. Trying to throw it out in front. If only she was a lefty, that would have been a nice shot. Throwing it back up to the blue line. They'll toss it down low. Power's going to pick it back up, trying to make a couple nice moves. She loses it. Out in front of net for an opportunity. Thrown up top to the blue line because nobody could get the stick on it. Nice shot opportunity there. Cole not able to get that puck out, and Essor's got to regroup. Some wheels on this girl coming into the zone. Power gets a nice move, breaks it up. Good play there by Addison Power to get rid of the puck. She'll throw it to the other side for Della Valle. Della Valle trying to get it off the boards for a clear. Block shot by her own teammate. And McKindle's going to get that clear for the Vortex and get them a change. Taking it down in their own zone. Throwing it up top. Nice break up. Hunter had an opportunity, but she couldn't get loose. And Essor's going to cover that puck for a whistle. Hunter comes racing in for a great opportunity, what could have been, and just throws it towards the net. I mean, finding any luck she can. Face off, won by Essor. They'll take it behind their own net. DDD pass off that back wall. Della Valle still getting some good pressure. Gets a stick on that. Nice defensive play there. Throwing it on net. Nice save by Tao. I mean, that shot came from middle of the ice, so I'd hope she'd make that save. Puck still down low. Essor with it in the corner. They're going to throw it up to the middle of the ice for nobody. Wilson's going to be there, and she's going to fire it right back in. So back in goes Taylor, Della Valle. They hold the puck behind their net. They're looking for an open pass. Find it up that right side wall. Throwing it to the middle, and they've got something brewing here. Essor coming in with two. Nice wheels coming on this Essor player, but Verbijar breaks it up instantly. Shot towards the net. Nice pad save by Walton. Kicks it away. Hunter able to get that puck out. Doesn't get it the full distance, but she does get the clear and lets the Vortex get a regroup. A change by the Vortex. Could be dangerous. Throwing it out in front of the net. Nice save. Rebound opportunity is still there. Walton kicks it away. Nice save by Walton. Throwing it towards the net. Hunter puts her stick on it. Stops it in its tracks. Trying to throw it out. It does come out. Again, not the full distance, but they get that clear they needed. Coming back in, this number 9, Taylor, has been pretty dangerous for Essor so far. Shot. Nice save by Walton. Nyhoff finally out of the box. Back to even strength. Throwing it up the wall. Nyhoff trying to break it up again. Essor still with possession of it. Trying to poke it is Adams. Circling with it up top. That's Rochelo for Essor. Taking it behind Walton's net. Circling with it. Doing some mohawks. Throwing it up to the top of the blue line. Shot opportunity. Blocked by Rhodey. Kicked off to the right side. Thrown down below, trying to put it out in front. Nice save by Walton. 2 saves there, I think. Throwing it back up top for Nyhoff. Nyhoff gets that puck out. Will it come out, though? No, it won't. Yes, it will. And Essor's going to get called for offside. Hey, sir. Good, how are you? Yeah, this is what I do for a living now. I wish. So that face-off will come just outside the Vortex zone with Della Valle coming to take it. Barone and Wilson on the wing. Won by Della Valle, and Della Valle can have some room to skate. She takes it up the left side, taking her time with it. She drops it for Barone. Barone fires it down low where Wilson's waiting right there for it. Wilson gets tripped, and we're going to draw a penalty. Walton skating to the net. Or not skating to the net, sorry. Skating to the bench, but we get the whistle. And the Vortex will go on the power play. Now they get their chance. So Essor will head to the box on a 2-minute tripping penalty. That was drawn on Wilson in the corner on a beautiful play that was brewed up by that line they had there. Della Valle drops it back to Barone. Barone throws it down low for Wilson, and Wilson just gets tripped up. So face-off tied up, but taken by Essor, and they instantly get that clear going down the other way. Walton able to put a stick to it, stop it in its tracks. St. Denis able to get it up to Wilson. Wilson trying to get it to Barone. Barone kicks it to McKindo. McKindo's got some wheels, and she's going to take it herself. Della Valle's got a clear as an offside. Good play there by Rochelo for Essor. And Essor's going to get that clear going down the other way. Well, they figured out the penalties. Hey, how are you? Good. Wilson trying to get that puck up to Barone at center ice. Doesn't get it anywhere. Wilson with an opportunity off the post. Shot opportunity, rebounds there, and it just barely misses the net. I'm trying to fix the clock right now, and I'm getting distracted. St. Denis gets that D-to-D pass over to McKindo. McKindo's got some room to skate. She's going to take it herself, looking for a shot. And the net is off, I guess. What a sequence there that I kind of missed, but I mean, I hate multitasking with this clock. It's not very nice, but I'm doing it anyway. A good opportunity brewed up there for the Vortex, but they just couldn't find the back of the net. A couple rebounds coming out. Adams wins that face-off over to Nyhoff. Nyhoff with the shot, blocker saved by Tad. Nyhoff's going to try and throw it back out in front. Nobody there to pick it up, and Lesor's going to get that clear. Hunter now has possession of that puck. She's got some good moves. She makes a couple of nice ones on her way through. Loses it, but she does pick it back up, and she's going to try and make another one. Loses it. Hunter gives it across ice to Adams. Adams can't get the puck on her stick, but she'll find it right away. Taking it behind the net, circling, looking for an open pass. She'll give it up top to Power. Power's going to drop it back down for Adams. Adams has a lane to walk in. She'll drop it over to Hunter. Hunter back to Adams. Adams can't get that puck back on the ground. And they get the puck out. Power with the puck. They might have one last opportunity for a rush coming up into the Vortex zone. Hunter to Nyhoff. Can't get it over there. Colnut trying to break it up. Tripped up by her own player, and that's going to bring us to the end of this power play and bring us to back to even strength. Hunter drops it over to Power. But Nyhoff ends up getting the one with the puck, trying to get it up in the middle to, I don't know who it was. Power gets a stick on it. She might have an opportunity for a shot. Taking it around behind the net, trying to throw it up to the middle. Rhodey can't stop it, and the puck comes out. Della Valle with a nice breakup. Can she get the puck out of the zone, though? No, she can't. Give it up to the middle. Opportunity for Essor. Nice glove save. She can't hold on to it, but Walton gets the glove save. Trying to throw it out in front of the net for any opportunity they can find. Can't find it, though. Up to Walton along the boards. Walton doesn't even know how to hold a stick. Throw it out in front of the net again. They just keep giving these magic passes, hoping somebody's out there, but they're not finding anybody. Rhodey end up getting the puck out of the zone, giving them time to regroup. Essor dumps it in. Walton's sitting up top there, and I don't even know. Maybe she's thinking about what she's going to eat when she gets home. Out in front, Walton jumps on top of it, gets us a whistle. So the minute 16 left to go. This game remains scoreless with great opportunities coming from both sides. And this is the closest game Lesor's had all season, with their first two games scoring double digits and both. Rhodey, with an opportunity to get skating, she's going to start going. She's just going to throw it in. But like I said, Lesor has started the season with two games scoring double digits in both. And this has been the closest we've held them so far. So a good matchup for them. Lesor shot, nice save by Walton. Brings us to a stoppage of play. Wow, I was so close to stopping that. Look at this. There's 59.6 left, and I've got 59.7. I was so close. Face off to the right side of Walton's net with Adams taking it. Ties it up and she wins it for St. Denis behind her own net. St. Denis might look for a little lane to skate because she's got some wheels, and man, does she have a shot. Wilson up to Adams. Adams loses the puck in the process. Essor regains possession. Taking it up, that's Rochelo. Rochelo with a lane. Shot, doesn't even hit the net. Essor gets it back, throws it down low. Still with possession of it. Verbijar tries to break it up. They take it out towards the front of the net. Opportunity for a one-timer, and misses the net again. Same spot. Barone able to get that puck out of the zone. Wilson trying to race over to get some stick lift. Doesn't get it. Lesor's going to throw it up to the blue line. Looking for a pass. They throw it to the boards for, looks to be Gerard. Gerard gives it to the other side. That defenseman looks to skate it in with 15 seconds left on the clock. St. Denis is going to give it up the boards for Barone. Barone's racing with it. She might have an opportunity, but that's going to be broken up with 6 seconds left. They're going to make sure they stop this opportunity. Skating up against McKindo, shot up into the winds, and that's going to bring us to the end of the game. The end of the period. Whoops. I've had quite the day, so I'm just spitting out every word that comes into my brain. But a great, strong period for these two teams to start off. Again, Essor starting off 2 games this season with double-digit goals in both, especially against a strong Bell River team who We came up just short against last year. But the Vortex, with the young talent that they have been adding on and just pure raw talent that they've had, they have great opportunity coming up for what can be a great season for them, I think. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by trying to manage this phone, but again, the Vortex have been hanging in with these girls. It's been going back and forth so far. Some former goalie partners there up in the corner with Tao and Walton, who played together 2 years ago on the Windsor Wildcats. But a great game from Walton as well. Same with Tao. They've been going back and forth with all these shots and nothing by him so far. Here we go. Coming up to the second period. Della Valle taking that face-off. Here we go. Face-off won by Essor. Thrown up top. It's tipped up. No icing. These guys in the timekeeper's box are new, so they aren't very accurate. McKindle's going to fire that puck in, get the clear. And Essor's going to have possession of it down low. With possession, McKindle trying to get it back in. Attempted pinch by Essor. McKindle can't keep it in. She tries to give it over to the left side for Money. Money doesn't keep it. Essor coming into the zone. Della Valle with an opportunity. She gets by the defenseman, but a nice push from that defenseman keeps him out. This has got to clear. Della Valle racing up, trying to give some pressure. Nice move made there. She'll give it up that left wall to Money. Money skating it in on that left side, trying to make a nice move on Power. She keeps it. Those two are teammates right there, I'm pretty sure. Power pinned up, coming in to help is Della Valle. She falls, trying to throw it to the middle of the ice. Walton bats it away with her stick. It's still tied up in the feet down there. Trying to throw it again up to the front of the net. Walton jumps on top of it, gets a whistle. Sequence there. That's, I mean, puck was standing still for a good while, and then it found its way into Walton's pad, and then it just, well, she was stopping to play, I guess. But Adams taking that face off. She'll technically win it, but it goes back in favor of Essor. They'll get the shot. Nice block by Hunter. Hunter can't keep her stick on the ice, though. Good breakup. Takes the puck back for herself. She might look for a little bit of room to skate. She's going to give it up to Colnut. Colnut trying to get it over to somebody. Walton's going to find it. Walton gives it over to Adams. Adams makes a nice move. Adams has got a break, but Hunter finds it. Shot, scores! Lilia Hunter scores for the Vortex, and that's a 1-0 lead early into this second. I'm the goal horn. What a sequence there. Walton's going to get the assist on that, which is surprising because she actually doesn't even know how to play hockey, but it's okay. A great sequence there. Walton finds it, gives it to Adams. Adams gets it up to Hunter, and Hunter comes down and scores her first high school goal. Essor coming right back in for an opportunity. Nice glove save by Walton. Still trying to find it. Rochelo picks it up. She shoots it. Nice block by Hunter, who has been moved back for defense today, and Colnut sitting back on forward. Essor still with possession of it. Colnut's got to keep it out of the zone. No offside. Good save there. But Essor comes back out with it. Walton trying to throw it back in. She's racing over to it. Can't get her stick on it. And Essor's coming back the other way. Hunter, the one-on-one. Nice block. Breaks it up there. Rochelo with an opportunity. Just misses the net. Down low, Hunter putting the body up against the boards. Essor trying to come out with it. They do, but they can't make anything happen with it. Wilson trying to get it out. Hunter's going to get rid of that puck, and that's going to come down for icing. Or not. So Essor thought they were getting the icing. They didn't. And they come back down the other way. Damn, oh my gosh, I need to stop talking. St. Denis with the puck down. She throws it over to Barone. Barone trying to get it on her stick, but it goes nowhere. Out in front, scary opportunity, but it goes to the right side, into the corner. Trying to throw it back out in front. McKendall gets a skate on it. Della Valle helping her out down there. Still skating with it. A couple of nice moves made by these Essor players. McKendall trying to find it. She can't. Rochelo with it behind the net. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. taking it around like Kirill Kaprizov. She takes it up to the right face-off dot with a shot opportunity straight up into the moon. And that brings us to a stoppage. So 6:48 left. I hate multitasking, but this is the life. I'm always worried I'm messing something up, but the Vortex get a face-off down in their zone with a shot from Rocheleau going straight up into the netting. Face-off's tied up by Della Valle, but it's given to Essor. Rhodey trying to get in front of it. McKinnon trying to get her stick on it. Nyhoff gets a stick on it. Everyone's getting sticks on it. Net comes off. What are they going to do? Uh-oh. And Walton makes the save anyway. I don't think these refs are very good at putting the pegs in, because I've noticed, this is coming from a ref myself, these pegs, I put them in pretty good. You get down and you jam them into the ice and they don't move. These guys just they put them there and just drop the net on them and call it a day. These guys don't give it much attention, and I mean, they should probably fix that, but oh well, we get a stoppage of play and a break for these Vortex players. McKinnon throws it up top, stopped by her skate. She tries to get it back to the middle. Della Valle is going to find it. She's going to break it out right side wide, taking it in herself. She's still going out wide, still with possession, has a shot opportunity, puts it up, glove save by Tao. When Della Valle gets that puck on her stick, she's got some wheels, and man, I've seen it firsthand. She can fly. Now to the right side. She's currently laying on the top of the bench. Hunter with a shot. She throws it towards the net. Tried to scoop it up as Tao, but she couldn't get it. Trying to throw it out in front. Walton just sits out there. With possession of that puck is Essor. Addison Power able to keep that puck in, and they'll have to regroup, trying to find another way to get it out. Coleman trying to stick with her. Way to stick with her coming down all the way. She gets that. Adam's able to get out of that puck. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. Today's not my day. I've had quite the evening. Walton racing towards the puck, but Tao's going to jump on top of it. And he's going to play it, but blow the whistle? I don't even... Oh, wow, what a sequence. I tell you, high school referees are a treat to watch, because they just do it for the money and they really don't give it much attention. And, I mean, you see that all across high school hockey, and they only really take it seriously when you start to get towards playoffs and those finals and whatnot. Like you can see here, Adams is lined up in a position where she's not really supposed to be, but not acknowledging it. Rocheleau takes it down with another teammate of hers, take it out wide, throwing it towards the net. Nice block by Hunter. That'll catch back up at the clock. And the puck comes out of the Vortex zone. Essor takes it back, trying to throw it towards the wall. They do. Coming back. Power makes a nice move, jumps on top of it as Walton, and gets us a stoppage of play. Walton gets snowed on the way through, and Power given a good mouthful to whoever that was, so as she should have. But face-off again will come to the left side of Walton's net with 5:15 left in the second, with the Vortex still up 1-0 on a Lilia Hunter goal. Face-off won by the Vortex, but Rocheleau there to pick it up for the Essor. Barone trying to get that puck out. She does. Now she's off to the races to get to it. Unable to get to it in time as the Essor takes it behind their own net. Barone sticking with her. Gets a stick on it. Taylor Della Valle's got that puck now. Looking out in front. She still has it down in the corner. She'll give it up top to St. Denis. St. Denis with a rocket. Throws it towards the net. Nice save by Tao. Verbijar's going to throw it down low, but an intercepted pass from Essor. Has a 1-on-3 coming the other way. St. Denis. Shot. Nice blocker save by Walton. And now we've got a 3-on-2 coming the other way. Wilson coming with Della Valle and Barone. Wilson takes it out wide. She comes in. Shot opportunity. Nice glove save by Tao. And she gets that stoppage of play. A scary opportunity up against her, but a good opportunity for the Vortex. Walton has made 2 of those high-pressure saves today. Another great one on Rocheleau with the blocker. Keeping her, shutting her down, keeping her out. It's exactly what we need from our goaltender. Face-off down low. They throw it up to the wall. Hunter can't keep it in. Taking it out to 1-on-1 with McKinnon. McKinnon breaks it up. Nice play there. Hunter gets that stick lift. Gives it over to Rhodey. Rhodey coming down with Adams. Adams is going to be the one to pick it up. It's going to come out not in their favor, though, and Essor's got a 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Hunter trying to break it up. Trying to get rid of the puck is McKinnon. Hunter wasn't able to stop it, but McKinnon's there to save the day. Adams now with it, taking it up that left side. Trying to find somebody to pass it to, but she just throws it up against the boards, loses it. Essor to that left side wall, back to center ice. Hunter trying to get rid of it, throwing it towards the net. Batted away by Hunter, so it doesn't have to put any pressure on Walton. Back out in front, pad saved by Walton. Stoppage of play. We got some words being exchanged out in front of the net. As well, I mean, for those of you who follow the Instagram, the roster was not posted right. Hunter has made the number change to 20, not 13. So, I mean, I'm not going to fix it, but that's what it looks like so far. Anyway, out in front of the net, St. Denis trying to break it up. An opportunity for Essor. Rebound opportunity still there. Nice pad save by Walton, keeping it out of the way. Throwing it up top to the blue line. Shot opportunity. An opportunity again. Nice pad save by Walton. Picked off by Della Valle, and she's got some room to skate. Making a nice move. She's still got that lane. And she loses the puck. That could have been a call. I don't know why there wasn't any hands thrown up there, but going to give it up top to St. Denis. St. Denis is going to try to give it over to Power, but didn't really look before she went, and that pass was picked off. Trying to throw it up the boards for anybody, but it's going to come in favor for Vortex. Power's going to pick it up. Trying to get it out. Nice pinch by Rochelo. Down low, Rochelo's still fighting with it. Power comes out with it. Maybe? Nope. Down low, still have it. Throwing it way over top of the net. Over to Colnut in the corner. Colnut gets it up to St. Denis, who's not on defense, but she loses it. Essor keeps it in the zone. Colnut takes the tumble. Nice move by Rochelo. Potty goes down. Colnut trying to get that puck out. And Della Valle's going to find it. She's going to get it middle of the ice to St. Denis. St. Denis with some wheels as well. Trying to take it out wide. Opportunity. Nothing there. Walton with an opportunity as well, but she couldn't keep the puck on her stick. Vista's got it clear. They get that clear. Adams takes a tumble. Blows a tire, but could have been a good opportunity there. I mean, it happens to the best of us, right? Essor coming down with the puck. They throw it up to the blue line. Can't get her stick on it. Poke check by Adams. Can't get her stick on it. Still fighting for it up along the wall. That's Adams and Verbijar. Lessor's going to come out with it. Nice stop and go. Out in front, Hunter finds it. She's going to break loose though. She's going to throw it up along the wall for anybody. And Barone's going to try and just throw it out. Doesn't go. Pad kicked away by Walton. Still there. Essor had an opportunity, but didn't really get the right placement on it. Nice stick lift by Hunter, keeping the puck out of the way. And an opportunity for a one-timer blocker save by Walton. It's nice having some of these, high-level hockey presences like Hunter, who plays, junior hockey for the girls team here in Southwest. And, I mean, they know what they're doing. They know where they need to be. They know how to give that body contact without making it a body checking. And it's nice. So coming up to this last minute of play, opportunity, pad save by Walton. Wilson picking it up. She's trying to get this puck out. Lessor's got a lane. Glove save by Walton. Wow. Man. Essor had a great thing going down in the Vortex zone. They had just great passing, great puck movement. Everything was going their way there. They were in that zone for a good minute, and Vista just couldn't find a way out. But Walton puts a stop to it, gets that puck into her glove for a stoppage play. Face-off's one over to Nyhoff. Can she get it out of the zone? No. Della Valle finds it, though. Stick onto the face. No head contact. Della Valle makes a nice move. She still has that puck. She's going to throw it up top for St. Denis, who can't keep it in, but she's going to race back to get to it in time instead of Rochelo. Still with it. Trying to throw it to Della Valle. Getting it over to Rhodey. Rhodey can't get her stick on it. And Lessor's got it back coming into the Vortex zone. That's Rochelo with it. Looking for an opportunity to shoot. Taking it behind the net. Throws it up top to the blue line. Back down to Rochelo. Below the circle. Rochelo trying to drop it down for number 9 on Essor. Della Valle with that puck pinned up along the wall. St. Denis coming in to help. Lessor's going to come out with it. Looking for an opportunity. Got to keep this puck out of the front of the net. Puck is still loose. Where is it? That's the end of the period. Stopping a scary opportunity there for Essor. And that brings us to the end of the second. So at the end of the second period, Vista holds the 1-0 lead over Essor with a Hunter goal coming from Adams and Bryn Walton. One of the only nice things she's going to do all year. See, I'm allowed to make these comments when you have relations, but I'll be nicer to her today. But the Vortex have been on fire to start. This period was mostly a Essor possession game. You see the opportunities they had down low just a bit ago, and Vista is still coming down with great opportunities to score. They didn't get as many shots, many opportunities as Essor did that period, but Walton in net shutting it down, doing her thing, doing what she does best. And this has been a great game so far. This is some good back and forth hockey, and the Vortex has got to make sure they maintain this lead. Again, this Essor team is strong, and these two are going to be going off against each other at least twice this year. So this is the first one. Second one will be coming. I don't know when. I haven't checked the schedule. But starting this period will be Adams with Colnut and Walton on the wing. And the faceoff's tied up by Vortex, but taken out by the Aigles. Power unable to get rid of that puck. Shot towards the front of the net. Blocked by Hunter. Another shot blocked by Colnut. Another one blocked by Colnut. Everything's being blocked by Colnut. They give it up to Walton. Walton's skating with it. Look at her fly. She gives it up to Adams. What a pass! But they can't keep that puck in. Hunter throws it towards the net. Trying to scoop it up is Tao. Out in front for Walton, but Walton's not in the right place. Taking it up that left side is Essor. Trying to break it up. Good plays there. Trying to throw it towards the front of the net. Adams is going to be the one to pick it up. She's going to have Walton cross ice, but she's going to look to take it herself, throwing it in. And that's going to be called for icing. Good play there, but almost a great opportunity brewed up for the Vortex down in the Essor zone. A beautiful pass from Walton. Almost turned into a great opportunity for Adams. And then Adams giving one up to Walton, but she wasn't in the right spot. So, you don't always get what you want. So, down low, taking that face off is Della Valle. It's tied up and taken by Essor. Throwing it up top, throwing it down low, blocked by her own player. Wilson trying to get it up to Barone. Barone gets that puck out of the zone. Can't break loose, but that's okay. Essor will have to regroup down in their own zone. They'll circle with it. Nice poke by Della Valle. I almost said Wilson. Verbijar trying to get it back over to Della Valle. McKindo trying to get a poke. Shot opportunity. Misses the net. Money. Thank gosh. Little tic-tac-toe up in the blue line, taking it over to cross the face-off dot. Nice pad save by Walton. Della Valle's got to get rid of it. And they'll throw it up to the blue line. You guys need to actually watch the play. Nice pad save by Walton and on a shot in traffic. Throwing out towards the middle. Nice break up by Barone. Looking for another shot opportunity. Saved by Walton, kicked off to the corner. Still with it, out in front. Can't find anybody to give it to. Giving it up along the wall to Wilson. And Essor will have to clear. McKindo's got some room to skate, but she's going to make the smart move, try to give it up to Wilson. Nothing comes of it. Wilson gets a stick on it. She's trying to skate in it herself. Adams racing over to the puck. She can't get there in time. Nyhoff's going to be there to pick it up. Can't get it loose. Adams is going to have it now in the middle of the ice. She can't get to it in time, so Money comes in all by herself with a shot. Nice block by Verbijar, but she made a very rookie mistake of turning her back to the shot. That's going to hurt. Offside miss there. Trying to throw it up to the blue line. Essor there to keep it in. They throw it into the corner. McKindo's going to be there to pick it up. Loses possession of the puck in the middle of it. Trying to throw it towards the net. Essor with another opportunity. Kicked away. McKindo trying to get that puck out of the zone. She does. It's stopped at center ice. And Essor's just going to throw it in themselves. Getting a change on comes Rhodey. Verbijar with it. Now she gives it up the boards. Trying to get it to Nyhoff. And Essor able to keep it in after losing it in her feet. Shot opportunity. Glove save by Walton. Wowie zowie, man. Whew. I want to see if they let me put shots in here. I just want to count shots for Walton. I'm trying to keep track of stats this year for the girls. Face-off is won by the Vortex. Della Valle taking it up that right side wall. I forgot to start the clock, but that's okay. I'll get it fixed. Down low, Della Valle holds it, giving it to Rhodey. Rhodey back down to Della Valle. I don't know who has it. Essor does. They'll throw it up top of the blue line. Skating back is Power and St. Denis. These two I like together during the preseason. Great matchup. Nice save by Walton. And we get another whistle. Well, making some pretty impressive saves today for the Vortex, keeping them in. And Essor has been battering her with shots. We'll actually turn off shots and we'll forget that even is there. I'll just make an assumption later. Face-off tied up. Given to Essor. Up top, blocker save. Rebound is there. Nice throwaway. I don't know who that was, but cut Vista a break. Taking it up the middle. Walton trying to get her stick on it. She finds it. She's able to get it out. Racing towards it. Walton still got it. Loses it. And Vista's got to clear. Coming back. It's a 1-on-4 for Essor. Making a couple of nice moves. Why does she still have the puck? A lot of nice moves. Nice pad save by Walton. Throw it out in front. Nobody there to pick it up. Essor still has it though. They throw it up along the wall. Bringing it around the boards to St. Denis. St. Denis trying to get it to Walton. Walton lays the body in the and the bench goes wild. Back up the boards towards Walton, but Della Valle is going to be the one there to pick it up. Number 88 seems to be another South Point Stars player that I didn't realize at first, but that is another teammate of some of these Vortex players. So that is Peyton Ainsley. Nice move made on Walton. I mean, any move is a nice move. Coming on, they try to take it out wide, looking for any lane to take a shot. Nice breakup by Barone. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Power throws it up the wall, trying to find anybody. Essor had about 3 people on the boards there trying to find the puck. Adams throws it to the wall. Nobody there to pick it up because Walton's in La La Land. Throwing it down low in the corner. Shot opportunity out in front, broken up by Power. Throwing that puck out. Walton comes off for a change. On comes Wilson. Everybody's getting a change. We're getting fresh skaters out there. Hunter trying to break it up. Barone can't keep it. Essor's coming back. Opportunity for a shot. Oh, off the glove of Walton. A lucky save there. Hunter's got some room to skate. She tries to throw it to the right side for Wilson. Nobody there. So Adams going to be the one to pick it up. And Wilson's going to finish that clear into the Essor zone. Hunter coming in strong. She gets a poke on it. Can't get this puck out of it though. Throwing it up the wall. Looking for a cross-ice pass. Wilson's going to try and pick it up. Barone gets a stick on it. It's flying everywhere. I don't even know where it is at this point. Della Valle comes onto the ice. And Essor's going to throw it into the Vortex zone. So 6:07 remaining in this third period. They throw it up the boards for Wilson. Kept in at the blue line by Essor. But McKindow's going to pick it up. She's got a little bit of room to skate, and I think she's going to take it. A hook there, but nothing called. McKindow taking it out wide, taking it behind the net. She's got some good wheels. She's going to throw it towards the front of the net, off the back of the net. Verbiage there to keep it in. She throws it down low. Barone trying to keep the puck on it too. Can Verbiage keep that puck in? It's riding up along the line right now. And it comes out, but Essor's going to have it and get that clear. Giving it up to St. Denis. St. Denis is going to have some room to skate, but she's going to make the smart decision and put it in herself. Behind Essor's net, picked up by number 14. Della Valle gets a poke on it. It's there for somebody. St. Denis takes a tumble, and there's a break coming back the other way. Breakaway for Essor, the first opportunity they have here. Nice pad save by Walton! Wow! Not where you want to put the puck after an opportunity like that, but the Vortex saved once again. Della Valle throws it down, and they will take that icing call. Wow, what a save. An unfortunate and not the right place, right time tumble for St. Denis, but a great shutdown from Walton out in the net. Keeps the score the way it is. And man, has she played an awesome game. Adams gives it to the wall for Nyhoff. Nyhoff makes a couple of nice moves. Essor able to keep it in. Nyhoff's still with it. Brody's out with it and has Nyhoff with her. Throwing it towards the front of the net. It comes out. Brody trying to throw it out. Where is it? Jumping on top of it is Tao, and she gets a whistle. Oh. Why do I have a... Oh, this is my dad's phone, not mine. Face-off tied up by Adams, thrown into the corner, but Lesor's going to find it. They throw it up the boards. Power trying to keep it in. Nice move, Rocheleau. She'll take it in her own zone. Nice pick, nice keep away by Hunter, but she looked like that hurt a little bit. Trying to get the clock back right, but down low is Power with the puck. Hunter with possession. She has it. She throws it out towards the middle. They have a lane to cut it up. Nyhoff picks it off. Or she's breaking it up somehow. Over to the wall. Rody's there. Ainsley with a shot. Kicked away by Hunter. It wasn't even on track for the net, but still finds its way there. Trying to throw that puck out. Hunter, but at the line they're able to stop it. Puck comes out. Nice pad save by Walton, kicking it away. Puck's flying everywhere. Power comes out with it. Power with it, still taking it. She throws it up along the wall. Can Lesor keep that puck in? They keep it in. Wow, that was impressive. Hunter trying to fire it out. They finally get it loose. Giving it to the middle for Lesor. Made a move through her own player. That was pretty impressive. Opportunity for a shot. Pad save by Walton. Giving it up top for Colnut. Colnut trying to get it over to Adams. Power making a couple nice moves. Gets it back over to Colnut. Colnut able to get that puck out of the zone and get the Vortex the change they need. Get some fresh sets out there. Up to the middle of the ice. Walton giving some pressure. Same with Colnut. Colnut unable to get her stick there. McKindo throws it towards Colnut's area. The Source takes it back into their zone. And coach on Vista visibly upset with the missed offside calls, which I would be too. Opportunity blocked by Della Valle, getting her knee up there. Colnut trying to get it over to Della Valle. Can't get landed past though. Colnut gets it over to Walton. But Walton, again, no clue how to use a stick. Doesn't know how to pick it up. St. Denis still with it. Pressure coming from Anna Money. And Walton throws that puck in. Nice tic-tac-toe pass as they could feel, I guess, they saw Della Valle coming up and they just had to get rid of that puck. Opportunity for a shot. Glove saved by Walton. Rebound opportunity. Where is it? They're digging. And we get a whistle. Walton's on top of it. Wow. Holy schmoly. That's all I got to say right now. Walton quite literally standing on her head. I mean, if she could do that Almond Ross St. Brown celebration, I think she'd be doing it right now. So that faceoff will be taken by Della Valle down in the Vortex zone. It will be left to Walton. Throwing it up to the blue line, trying to get that one-timer off. St. Denis is going to pick it up. She's going to look to skate with some room. She's going to toss it in. Icing being called, and Lesor's got an empty net. So Lesor with the empty net. 2:07 remaining in this game. Face-off will come to the right side of Walton's net. The Vortex have a job to do. And the Vortex win. They get called for curfew. Wow. So I felt that one coming soon for curfew because I knew they had it. And listen, I'm stuttering now, but Tecumseh Vista able to come out with a 1-0 win against a very strong Lesor team. You can hear some parents are very upset, but they're walking by and they're, that's the stupidest thing ever. It's called curfew, ma'am, and high school hockey doesn't have the budget to go for an hour and a half. But anyways, a great game played from both sides. Vortex coming out with the 1-0 win against a Lesor team who, again, I mentioned this earlier in the second period, but double-digit scoring in both games they've played to start the season. And on a beautiful goal from Hunter coming down on an opportunity brewed up from Walton and Adams, they come out with a win, and a very much needed win that brings them to 2-0 on the season. Coming up towards the winter break, we got two teammates talking down there as Walton let's talk about that Ryan Walton shutout. Wow, did she play amazing today. Walton stood on her head the entire time she was in that, and man, was she just all over the crease today. She was diving left and right, making high-pressure saves. She had about 2 or 3 breakaway saves, and she faced a crap ton of shots tonight. But she doesn't fold under pressure. She stood on her head throughout the entire thing, and it shows. The Vortex come out with a very good 1-0 win against the Essor Aigles. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching tonight's game. A very well-fought match between both sides, and a well-needed win for the Vortex as they can try and carry this momentum going into their next game, which I do not know when it is. I've been tied up with exams, so I've been trying to keep up as much as I can, but, I mean, I can't really. So, anyway, keep posted on the Instagram for the schedule posting and the game day postings. Thank you guys again for watching tonight's live stream, and we will see you guys for our next game.